Good evening and thanks for joining us. We begin tonight with a first for Canada's space agency, one that will help protect the world. It's launched a satellite that will hunt for menacing asteroids, giving us a heads up about objects in space that are on a collision course with Earth. The technology itself is small, but as Mike Armstrong reports, the work it will do is huge.
And we have the RCT ignition.
Canada's newest satellite was launched into space on an Indian rocket. The Canadian Space Agency paying the Indian Space Research Organization to send NeoSat into orbit. It will now be a sort of surveillance camera in the sky, watching for asteroids on a collision course with Earth and hopefully giving years of advance warning.
When we learn about such a threat a few days before potential collision, that would be too late.
Right now, no one knows exactly how a large asteroid could be blown up or deflected off course. There are theories and scientists working on it, but first they have to know what's coming. NeoSat will stare into space towards the sun from about 800 kilometers above the Earth. There are other telescopes that look for asteroids, but NeoSat is the only one actually in space. There are advantages. It has a better angle of vision and will be able to monitor space 24 hours a day. Now, it won't help with meteors like the one in Russia earlier this month, nor is it likely to spot an asteroid like DA-14, the one that buzzed by the Earth the same day. Both of those are small compared to what NeoSat will be looking for, the type of asteroid that would almost mean what scientists call an extinction-level event.
NeoSat is more likely to find asteroids that are the 500-meter, half-kilometer to 1 kilometer and greater.
Now, whatever information the satellite finds, it will beam back here to the Canadian Space Agency each time its orbit takes it overhead. That data will then be sent to the University of Calgary for analysis. NeoSat has a second vocation. It will also be watching its neighbors. Space may be vast, but there are more and more satellites all in the small area around Earth. All the traffic means billions of dollars is in danger of collision with debris or abandoned satellites.
Many of those older satellites, non-operational satellites, they are out of control.
Now, NeoSat wasn't the only Canadian content on the Indian launch today. The Canadian military sent up its first satellite, Sapphire. Among its vocations, it will be right there with NeoSat, monitoring other satellites if there is an impending collision. Again, knowing in advance means something can be done. Mike Armstrong, Global News, St. Hubert, Quebec.